Hey, what's up? Brandon from Custom Speaker Pods. We are back again with the 1990 to 1994 Chevrolet Silverado C10, C1500, GMC Sierra, anything with the boomerang holding pocket. So today we're going to take this installation one step further. In previous videos we went over how to install this lower dual 6 pod and the upper dual 2 pod on the front door. We're going to go ahead and install the PRV TW100SD-4 soft dome tweeter, as well as a pair of PRV 6MR 400s. These are 200 watt RMS, and these are 50 watts AES or RMS power handling. All right, let's do it to it. First step when installing the tweeters after we get the pod installed, or actually before we get the pod installed, probably jump the gun on that one, since we're going to have to get to the back side of these tweeter pods in order to install these tweeters. We'll go ahead and take the tweeter pod back off, or don't install it to begin with, and we'll do that real quick. Alright, now that we've got the tweeter pod removed, we can go ahead and unbox these PRV tweeters. Remember, when you order the pods, this pod holds 2 tweeters, so you'll need to order 2 sets of these tweeters, total of 4. So unbag these, take off the mounting nut, put it in the hole, line up their cool little logo, and tighten up the nut. Remember, when you order the pods and speakers together, we will make sure that the hole is the correct size for you to make installation that much easier. Get that tightened up. Oh, it's so big, it's tight. Get it tight. Try to center it. Very good. Same thing with the other one. Now keep in mind that these tweeters have the high pass filter capacitor pre-installed on them. We're going to do a couple different wiring configurations with this door. The first is going to be a straight parallel. We're going to put everybody together on the same channel on our amplifier, mainly to compare that with some other ways of doing it. But by far, putting everything in parallel is the easiest way to go. So now we have these leads right here. We're going to need a nice hole to run those. So we'll go ahead and find a location somewhere in there to drill a hole to run the wires. Probably need to drill a couple holes or just use a bigger drill bit, but I didn't feel like going to get one. So we will do this. Nothing wrong with wallering a hole out a little bit. I know, lazy. Take these wires loose. Everybody through the hole. And then we will mount the pod back up. Alright, got the pod reinstalled, speakers in, wires in the back. Now it's time to focus on the mid-range speakers. So, in the previous video when we installed these pods, we didn't make any room or any way to access the back side of the speaker pod in order to use screws and nuts to install the speakers, which is by far the current recommended method of installing speakers. So what we're going to have to do is create access to the back side. We're We're going to go ahead and use our Dremel and cut the plastic out from back here. So we want to cut out about that there. Cut out about there. And we will do that now. Alright, that was fun. So now we have the back side of the speaker pod door panel cut out. Got the hole cleaned up a little bit. Now it is time for the speakers. Fit that. Again, order the speakers from us. We'll make sure the hole's the right size for you, so you don't have to worry about cutting it out, opening it up, or anything like that. Get the speaker in there, get her lined up, and again with a 3/16 inch drill bit, or you can mark the holes. I prefer this method very carefully, so that way get the hole in the right spot. Then we'll use the additional hardware. When you order speaker pods, it comes with hardware to mount the pod to the door, but it doesn't come with hardware to mount the speaker to the pod. So you'll have to order additional hardware if you want everything to match. So we got one hole drilled. We're going to go ahead and put the screw in there to hold the location. And do the next one. Doesn't matter which order you go in, just whatever suits your fancy. Hole. Okay. And keep everything lined up. We're going to pick the speaker up and then put it right directly in there. Try not to rotate it, make sure it's all lined up like that. And same process. There. Now that we have those holes drilled, we can install the speakers. But first, we want to make sure that we protect our speakers. So we will be installing the thump covers. These are a pair of honeycomb or combs thump covers. They are going to mount with the speaker, with the hardware, go on there and provide the ultimate protection for your speakers. Save it from kicks, hits, bangs, kids, anything else. Avoid demo damage. So everything installs the same way with the thump covers. Put the speaker in place with your thump cover. Put the screw on and run it through the thump cover, through the speaker, and into the pod. It's just that easy. With all those in place, we will go ahead and put the nuts on the back. Just that easy. And then snug them all up. Alright, so now I got the first speaker installed. Now let's go ahead and do the same exact thing for the second speaker. And there we go, 34-year-old truck. Now you got dual speakers, dual tweeters, ready to go. Easy installation, no fiberglass, no Bondo. Custom speaker pods, bring your sound out. Peace.